Two white shirts might look identical on hangers, but only one of them actually looks expensive. If you get this staple wrong, then your entire capsule wardrobe quietly falls apart. Watch this video till the end because once you know these details, you are never gonna buy the white shirt the same way again. And the final part is what truly separates a good buy from a great one. So stay tuned with me. Hey all, I'm Venus. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope and pray you all are doing well. Though it looks a very simple item, but trust me, it's not just a staple but a statement of taste. It is so versatile that you can dress it up or down depending upon your mood, depending upon the weather outside. And the best part is that it suits all age groups. So once you have this staple item in your capsule wardrobe, then you are never gonna be out of outfit ideas. So don't you think we should be extra careful while buying the same? Today in this video, I'm going to point out all the important things you should look out for before investing your money and bringing this staple home. So the first thing to watch out for is the fabric. You should choose the right fabric. Always choose natural fibers. An ideal white shirt should be 100% cotton. Cotton is skin friendly, breathable, soft, smooth, very comfortable to wear. If you want something softer, a little bit of viscose blend is acceptable, but stay away from polyester completely. Otherwise, you'll regret later. Next, hold the shirt against the light. It should allow a little light to pass through without looking sheer. Mind it, without looking sheer. And lastly, scrunch it in your hands and then release. A quality fabric will go back to shape with minimal creasing. Note that a truly luxurious shirt will look crisp but feel soft, and that's the catch. The next thing to watch out for is the length of the shirt. The ideal white shirt should fall just below the hip, long enough to tuck in neatly, yet balanced enough to wear it loose. After the fabric and the length of the shirt, the next thing we need to check is the length of the sleeve. When the shirt sleeve ends above the wrist bone, it visually cuts the length of the arm at the wrong point. This makes the arm look shorter, heavier, and less elegant. That's the reason a correct sleeve length matters so much. When you rest your arms naturally, the sleeves should end right at the wrist bone. See here, right here. This allows just a hint of cuff to show under your blazer, and that's the sign of a well-chosen shirt. Next up, pay close attention to the shoulder seam and the lapels. The shoulder seam must end exactly where your shoulder ends. Right here, can you see? Right here. If the seam fits too far in or too far out instead of exactly here, then the shirt will not look tailored and might even create tension across your chest area. Now don't forget the lapels. Check out their width. They should be medium width, neither too narrow nor too wide, because otherwise they might look trendy and might catch your attention, but will also date away very quickly. Then it won't be called a staple but a trendy piece. While checking the width, also feel the lapels. There should be light interlining in it. Neither too tight. It shouldn't be anything board-like, because it is this lining which gives it structure and makes it look firm. Moving on, let's now check the cuff of the sleeve. Here, it neither should be narrow nor too wide. And again, it should have a firm interlining. Again, pinch it between your fingers like you did for the lapels. Remember, if the cuffs are weak, then your shirt will age faster, and that's not what you want. The cuffs can have either one or two buttons, but there shouldn't be any gap between the wrist bone and the cuff. And for this, to check this, you can do a finger test. Try inserting your fingers like this. Can you see? If you are able to insert two fingers but not more than two, then the fit is nice. If not even one, then it's too tight. These are small details but are very important to check if you genuinely want that your shirt should last you years. Next, the buttons and the buttonholes also need a check. The buttons and the buttonholes need not be ignored. Choose matte buttons, either white or ivory. It can be resin, but stay away from metal completely. And make sure the buttons are neatly attached. So last but very important thing to observe is the movement. That's the final test. Raise your arm slightly and notice your armpit area. Here, a well-made shirt should allow movement. There should not be any pulling, straining, or tightness across the chest. The fabric feels restrictive or the shirt lifts uncomfortably when you lift your arm, then either the fit is wrong or it's not cut properly. And then no amount of styling can fix this. It's a big flaw. So even if it checks all the above pointers but not this one, then it's not the right buy. Skip it. If it doesn't move with you, it doesn't belong in your wardrobe. Trust me on this. This simple point decides whether or not your white shirt is a staple. I mean, how can you rewear something that's not comfortable? That's the whole idea behind creating this capsule wardrobe, right? To own pieces in a wardrobe that we can rewear. And there you have it. Everything you need to know before you go and buy a white shirt for yourself. A right one will elevate your wardrobe for years. So buy smart. I have mentioned all the pointers in the caption down below so that you have your checklist ready before you go in for shopping. Remember, building a functional closet isn't about owning more, it's about knowing what works better. If you found this guide useful, save it and share it to somebody who loves timeless styles. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Stay tuned because the next one will help you shop better than ever before. Love you all.